Want to start a book but can't seem to? This week, I'll be sharing the number 4 reason why most writers can't start writing and what to do about it so you can leap into your story. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Leap Into Your Story podcast, where you discover your inner story, break down the process, and meet others who've done it so you can leap into your own story. We interview amazing guests who provide powerful insights that inspire you to get your story told. Be sure to visit our website at leapintoyourstory.com, and while you're there, subscribe and like us via your favorite social media network. Now sit back, get ready to take some notes, and let's get started. This episode of Leap Into Your Story podcast is brought to you by Leap Into Your Story course. Visit leapintoyourstory.com, where you have a guide to get your story told.
I'm Victoria Andersen, and welcome to the Leap Into Your Story podcast, where you discover your inner story, work through the process, and meet others who've done it. We interview amazing guests who provide powerful insights that will inspire you to get your own story told. So be sure to visit our website at leapintoyourstory.com. And while you're there, subscribe and like us via your favorite social media network. In this episode, this is the continuing series of the mindset for writing. And we are on week 4, discussing the number 4 obstacle keeping you from leaping into your story. So what is the number 4 obstacle keeping writers from writing? That is the fear of criticism. Probably the 2 most popular questions I get as a writing coach for people who are struggling to get their story told is that, they're worried about, what if people don't like what I write, or what are they going to think about me? Mainly memoir writers have a tendency to want to, be guarded with the criticism of their life stories that they are retelling in a memoir. Well, here's the long story short. Anytime you put anything out there, whether it be an artist or a writer, something that you're presenting, especially if it's ultra personal, somebody's gonna have something to say. Now, just keep in mind, they could be presenting positive things, and usually most people are fine with that. And that's all good and well, but it's mainly the fear of the maybe not so nice things. But here's the reality of it. You don't want everything to be rosy colored glasses when you are writing, especially as a beginner writer, because some of the feedback you get, although it may be something you don't necessarily want to hear, there could be some areas that you can build on and be a better writer. So just keep in mind that not everyone is going to like what you write, but that's okay, because as long as you like what you're writing, that's the most important thing to remember. So here are some tips that I recommend to help work through, say, the not so nice criticism. Always consider the intentions of the criticizer and the criticism. I mean, let's get real. Some people just want to be hurtful a-holes, or they're jealous because you are now doing something they always wanted to do. Those category of people, just remove them. However, in some of the not so nice criticism or feedback, look for the usefulness of what you can benefit and become better. I know one of the critiques I had in my first book, Touched, is that I left out all the dates. I didn't put any years. Somewhere in my rationalization, I thought, well, I don't want it to be a dated book. Go figure. But one of the big criticisms of pretty much everybody who read that was we need to have some years as reference points. So I did take that criticism, especially because it came from multiple people, and be sure I incorporated the years in all my other books. So those are the two main things to remember. But the last, but certainly not least, I hope this embeds into your mind when you do have the fear of criticism, is don't let other people's opinions stop you from doing what you enjoy. So try those steps, and I'll meet you here again for the next big obstacle keeping you from leaping into your story. I want to thank you for tuning into the Leap Into Your Story podcast, where you discover your inner story, work through the process, and meet others who've done it so you can be guided into your own writing journey. Remember to visit our website at leapintoyourstory.com, and while you're there, enjoy even more great episodes like this one. And while you're there, subscribe and like us via your favorite social media network. We are looking forward to seeing you next time here on the Leap Into Your Story podcast.
Thank you for tuning into the Leap Into Your Story podcast, where you discover your inner story, break down the process, and meet others who've done it so you can leap into your own story. Remember to visit our website at leapintoyourstory.com and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're there, subscribe and like to us via your favorite social media network. We're looking forward to seeing you next time on the Leap Into Your Story podcast.